TJ. For me, it depends on what kind of pizza right now. Because right now, like, I made a Detroit deep dish, and those things are thick boys. And they're square, so they are the most efficient area by perimeter shape. So, like, if you take a square pizza and, like, a circle pizza, and, like, you have a square pizza that's the same, like, length across as a circle, it's gonna be way more pizza because of geometry. The geometrically superior pizza shape. Alright, checking. Alright. Switching the game. Ah, yeah, there we go. Hello. Hi. Yes, we're just finishing up Dread Delusion today. Hopefully. Well, I say hopefully, but most likely. Because I've gotten all the pieces together. I have a feeling I'm going to go back to the main, like the main base, where all of the people are now, because now I've collected them all. And they're going to be like, oh, now you need an airship. And I'm going to do an airship quest. That's going to open up a couple of the side quests, the abilities for different side quests I've picked up along the way to finish those. And then I can go down to the final area, and I imagine it's just a good-sized dungeon. So let's jump right into it. Yeah, so the last time I played, was on Sunday, I believe. Last time I played, I did this quest that ended up resulted in me getting the deed to this house that I did a few upgrades for. Now it gives me some free items, but it doesn't have a bed. Sad. Oh, close that. So, question is, where's that one? It's like a teleporter I need to get to. I'm trying to remember where it is right now. Oh, it's right there. Wow, actually really convenient. That's right next to the house. That's actually really cool. So to go to the gunship. It goes down. I need to go up. They really didn't. They never cleaned up the bodies. Hi. Oh. Are you an enemy? Like, did you actually, like, respawn or something? There shouldn't be, like, any of you here. That's really weird, actually. Turn the game down a little, because it looks like it might be hair louder than me. Oh. I haven't been back since I started getting people, so it looks like it adds little spots. Oh, you got a weird face. You did not have your mask off before. Hi. Hi, Picasso. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that about somebody's physical disability like that. Also, let me adjust. Move over to the side level. There we go. Ah, it's good to be out in the sky realms again. One can get frightfully bored spending eternity in dusty old tombs. How are you settling in? I've just about finished transposing my collection of essential grimoires. Not a bad spot for them, eh? I must admit, it's exciting to see all these mortals scurrying around. There's an urgency to mortal life that's been lost to my kind. I realize now that since giving up this life, I've missed it. I want to ask you something. Go ahead, mortal. How's your daughter? She smiles. Doing just fine, thank you. The air is clearer here. She enjoys the breeze on her skin. It's not a pizza, but just made a couple of PB&J sandwiches to get the job done. They would kill me. I'm allergic to peanuts. Fun fact about me, I am fatally allergic to peanuts. But interesting, here's a really interesting fact, because this was not known until more recently. But so you know how a bunch of places, they make their food in peanut oil. And it's for real peanut oil. It's oil made out of the peanut. When peanut oil reaches the point where it starts boiling, where you start cooking with it, like even before that, it starts actually breaking down the protein that causes allergic reactions in people who are allergic to peanuts. So I can have food that is made inside of peanut oil, but if I have any actual peanut-based food, I will die. Well, it's not I will die, it's I can die. Yeah, very interesting. I hope you enjoy your PB&J sandwiches, though. Yeah, serious. It's luckily it's really easy to avoid peanuts. There are some allergies that are harder to avoid. Like when I was younger, I was also fatally allergic to tree nuts and fish, and tree nuts and fish can be more. I will describe it as insidious, but more subtle. So like peanuts is whenever something has peanuts in it, generally it's like the focus of the food. Like, oh, a Reese's peanut butter cup, you know, because it's peanuts. Or and anything that has peanuts in it is generally, that's the focus of it. So like it's easy to keep track of that and avoid that. But like, oh, was I dropping frames? Where's my stats? Average frame time. Due to rendering lag. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, most people love Reese's. I actually, ironically enough, one of my family members for Christmas one year gave me a Reese's Pieces shirt. So it was, well, why was my bit rate fluctuating so major? That's weird. It was dropping a bit, but I'm back. Okay, cool. String. Kringy. Yeah, so tree nuts and fish, there's a lot of things that have tree nuts in them that you wouldn't guess. And fish, like there are a lot of things that will use a fish product or like a fish oil. And I'm not sure about fish oil, about the protein in that. Most places don't make anything in fish oil. But the problem is cross-contamination is a major issue with all of those things, with anywhere that cooks. So, like, let's say you're eating at a Japanese steakhouse, like a hibachi grill, where they make the food on the flat top. They have it now. I assume they got it at some point in the last 20 years. But the hibachi grills, they actually have a metal separator that they put down that actually separates and makes sure that none of the grease and oils and fats of the fish products, like, cross-contaminate with any of the beef products that somebody who is, or chicken, that somebody who's allergic to fish is having for dinner. Yeah. I'm just looking over my stats real quick. I'm just making sure everything seems to be going just fine now. Good. Yeah, food is interesting like that, especially with avoiding food allergens. Some people who are allergic to... There are worse things for avoiding. I was describing it as insidious and not insidious. Like, anybody who has an issue with, like, dairy, lactate, or gluten, Obviously, those are the big ones that are hard to avoid, just because of how many things actually do have those in them. Even if it kind of wouldn't seem like they would have them. I mean, anybody who has a lactose issue has to avoid, potentially, has to avoid a lot of baked goods. There's a lot of, cakes are often made with milk and stuff like that. And then similarly for gluten, because of all the different breads, all of that. I don't want no gluten in the bread. Was there anything else, mortal? Farewell. Ellen's hand moves gently moves as you approach. You think she looks content, though admittedly, you know very little of sentient hands. Yeah, it's interesting. I believe I can eat everything, so I don't really have to think about that stuff. I can pretty much eat everything now. I somehow, and they even did blood work on it to double check because it's pretty rare for this to happen. Both my tree nut and my fish allergy literally went from me being fatally allergic to having no reaction whatsoever. Because we did a final allergy test once I turned 18. And they're like, yeah, this is weird. This is pretty rare. So we're going to also run blood work instead of just doing the, the prick test where they stab you with 100 needles. They're like, yeah, there was no reaction to it. So we're also going to run blood work to confirm it. And they're like, yeah, you're actually not allergic anymore. That's crazy. Kind of crazy. Also, I just realized I need to make sure that I actually did a quest. Aha, I actually did miss something in the Clockwork Kingdom. I need to make sure I do that. It was over here. You're leveling up the skill tree to the point of killing the debuff. Sick. Yeah. Yeah, I hit level, what is it, 5 of Paladin, and now I can no longer be poisoned. XD. I've had an argument with a DM before, not like a serious argument, but a conversation where like, hey, if a paladin cannot be poisoned, the paladin should not be able to be made drunk or otherwise inebriated by any chemical. Because the effects that cause drunkenness or any form of inebriation are the same exact effects, same exact biological processes that cause poison. I think it said northeast Clockwork Kingdom. That's the unless I'm in another place. Dreamer's Reprieve. Royal Vision Works. Royal Beacon. Wait, what? Where? So where? Northwest. No, I did not go northwest, like, ever. Break this out. Haha, I'd say you'd be right. Yeah, right in concept, but it's very, the reason why it wasn't really a serious conversation is, like, honestly, it's definitely not the intent of the rule. It's, because then you have an issue where, like, because elves, you just bought this game. Oh, cool. I'm closing in on the end. By the way, thank you for popping in. I'm going to say Vila. Is it Vila? Vila? Villa? Hi, welcome in. Yeah, this game is pretty fantastic. Very cool. I compare it most... It being typed out again didn't give me a hint on the pronunciation. I just realized I have a level up I didn't use. Kyle, give me more stamina, please. It's like the most important stat in the video game. I would give you a hint, not a hint, but you might want to try this game if you have a lot of experience in like Elder Scrolls and other RPGs, like more classic first-person RPGs or dungeon crawlers. It might be a decent idea to try the game out on hard. I've been playing through this game on medium, and frankly, it's been a complete and utter cakewalk. There's like literally, I've died exactly once this entire game, and it was due to fall damage, missing a jump in a jumping puzzle. That's the only time I've died, and imagine dying to fall. Dude, it's, well, I mean, the whole game's floating. The whole game's floating. Couldn't be me. You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. And to kind of give you an idea, I have in my inventory 88 healing potions. I basically never use them. Stamina potions I actually do use. And I only use mana occasionally. Where are they? There you go. 66 mana potions. Yeah, it's just because enemies drop items, and they can drop healing potions. They can drop any type of potion, really. I think there is a table for all of the different monsters, and there's probably only certain monsters can drop certain things. Oh, cool. Where does this go? This thing I mark on my map? No? Okay. Hello? Oh, there's a Delusion out there. Mechanical lockpick. An ingenious device for the handling of lockpicks will prevent lockpicks from breaking if the attempt nearly succeeds. This device bears the stamp of the Clockwork Kingdom and was likely produced in one of their vast factories. Thanks for the follow! I appreciate it. Yeah, this game, really good game. It's this is honestly one of my favorite RPGs. It's oozing with style, and the writing, for the most part, is absolutely fantastic. The only times the writing trips up is, I think the main writer for the game is, I don't think the writer is a native English speaker. Most of the translation is really, really, really good, but there have been a couple lines where it's like, oh, this feels a little broken, or, oh, this line has like a minor spelling mistake from a translation. But beyond that, really nothing to complain about for the writing. It's just fantastic. Hey, look, a health potion, just like I was talking about. Now I have 89 of them. And my defense is just so unbelievably... Oh, no, I only have... I took off the, What did I put this on for? Oh, yeah, it's a minor boost to everything, and I believe this is the same. Oh, it's a health regen. Yeah, you can have 2 rings of stone skin on, and your defense just shoots all the way up. You basically take no damage ever. Oh, I ran past a bridge. Aha, that's why you look at your map. There we go. A very based follow. I'm still hungry. After 2 PB&J sandwiches? Maybe make some toast additionally, just like normal buttered toast. I don't know how many carbs you're aiming to eat today, though. She raises her eyebrows as if something about you has caught her attention. Welcome, cousin. It's a pleasure to meet you. You came here to buy spells, I presume. I can tell you're not with the king. Yes! Excuse me, I just sneezed. Yeah. I can tell you're not with the king, so I don't mind doing business. He can't hear us here. Thank you, KJ. They think they can stop me selling magic? Imagine, me of all people. I'm older than the king, and I'm better at magic too. Actually, I am in the king's service. I'm gonna just look at what spells she sells. She sells sells. Let's trade. Yes, let's. I'm very proud of my collection. You have one spell! Oh, I'm so proud of my collection. You're gonna be very satisfied by my wares. And she has one spell! It's a fire. Fireball's good. Fireball's good. It's not a bad spell. I definitely will not speak ill of the one spell. But what happens if I present the thing to her? I'm not gonna do it. Just in case there's actual ramifications, because sometimes there are. Okay. I want to check something really quick. I set up a new, I set up a new, like, I got a plugin for hotkeys, so I could do, like, my reverb settings and, like, my delay settings as hotkeys. So I'm going to quickly do a check with that. One sec. And now I should sound ghostly. Oh, cool. I can see it in my meters. So I think it's working. Cool, and then I should be normal. Awesome! That's so sick. So then I can talk with the ghosts. This pile of junk was once the most fearsome pirate ship in the sky realms. The Black Goblin. Merchants from Curia to Al-Esfera. Feared volley, cipher, scribe cannonballs. The Union Navy paid us a fortune that had captain. In the end, we got the coin and the ship. You dared to cross the dark stars after that. How did you win the ship battle? Not sure how you're doing that, but hey, all right. I have a plugin called well, it's not it's like Valhalla. It's a reverb and delay program that I have as a VST, so I can set it up in the effects chain inside OBS, and then I can turn it on and off, and I fine-tuned it to have that really cool left and right with the reverb. Super cool, really cool program. Very easy to work with. How did you win the ship battle? We were going up against the galleon, a tiny schooner. You had two guns. They had 20 per side. By anyone's measure, it's pure suicide. But I've always had a certain knack for foresight. I knew they would commit their starboard, so we had a better of them. Before they knew it, we had one of our guns straight at their rear. But this was not any old gun. It was one of Captain Frost's cannons. A single blast from that tore straight through the whole ship, setting it ablaze. In the confusion, our boarding party was on deck. You were against 100. With a few words from the Duchess, they found their swords to be awfully heavy. Orla cut two swaths of them, carving a path to their captain. By the time Vela had his sword to his neck, he had soiled himself. The ship was ours. And that night we got so plastered from their stores of rum, I accidentally exploded a silk slug. That poor thing. So what went wrong? After the Black Goblin came the Blinding Light. A mercenary company is impressive. But with a God War Fortress, none could test us. But it was around that Vela stumbled upon a map deep in some Iberian ruin. It told of a cradle buried far below in the Underlands, which held the power to change everything. Vela was always ambitious. We thought she could really build her fantasy a heaven of her own making. But now she was speaking of something else entirely. She wanted to become a god to change the very fabric of reality. But why? To what end? She claimed she would right all the worlds wrong. Balance the scales. The common folk can live like nobles and rulers longer lust for war. So what happened next? The crew was split. Somewhere you follow her to the Underlands, especially if it would make them even more rich. But many of us thought that she had crossed into madness. Her fame had twisted from me, and even the Inquisition now considered us criminals. From infancy, I learned the language of the cosmos. Cipher flows through all things. Its grammar and syntax weave through our bodies and dreams alike. To change those rules for me would be a bigger heresy than slaying 1,000 gods. So when Orla raised her sword against Vela and stirred the Black Goblin to mutiny, I was willing to spill my blood for the cause. And spill it I would. Am I allowed to check this? I can't check this yet. There's a potion in there. Break. There we go. What's that? What was that item? Xanthosic bomb? Is that all that? That's weird. It was just like a big old circle. Big sphere. Oh. Here we go. A lot of reading. Okay. It's that. In truth, the Black Goblin stood no chance against the God War Fortress. The blinding lights guns toward her hull in moments, leaving us sinking towards the clouds. Through the smoke and the chaos, I saw Vela aboard her ship. She was furious. Her Orla like sisters. She couldn't take the betrayal. Through the haze of battle, I saw their blades clash. I saw Orla. Her defense broken, hurled to the side of the ship. And then a crash like it never felt before. The ship had run aground when I came to in this very spot. Vela stood overhead, staring right at me. I was bloody, wounded, but Vela just turned and walked away. It was at that moment I was born. The spectral echo of my former self. I tried to scream. I tried to cry. I had not yet learned how to coalesce into a body, a shape. So I watched my corporeal body, my former self, lie there, barely clinging to life. I watched the Inquisition agents arrive. And I saw her scream as they dragged her away. I watched as they threw her in the cell, and their instruments of agony tore into her flesh. I watched as her will broke, and she spilled every secret she knew. I watched as they destroyed her. Does that mean another version of you still lives? She grins. Of course, stranger. It's only in those fairy tales of the Middle Ages that one has to die to become a ghost. In fact, you were well acquainted with my corporeal self. I'm sure you can figure out who. Oh! She's totally the oh my gosh, she's the big coffin lady. She's the coffin lady in the blinding light. She's absolutely the coffin lady. Because that, the coffin lady has, like, the biggest crime, and then no one talked about it. She's totally the coffin lady. Who's, like, leading this chapter of the Inquisition. So is it revenge you're after? When I saw Bela standing over me, it was in that moment of creation. In the moment of my creation. It was not hatred I felt. It was heartbreak. For I loved her, stranger. I loved her dearly. And suddenly I saw all those possible futures I described. All those joyous fantasies just melt away. The Vela I saw was the Vela I always feared. So now, stranger, I seek no revenge. I hold no hatred in my heart if I can be said to have it all. I just want this all to stop. I want to see her smile again. I'm so sorry. Spare no tears for me, stranger. I have long abandoned self-pity. Thanks for the story. I'm glad you listened, stranger. Soon enough you'll face Vela again. And now you may have one single advantage over her. You may understand her. Wow. So cool. Very cool. Thank you for sharing. Nothing up here. Hidden items? Hidden items anywhere? No hidden items? No hidden places? Oh. So that's the end of that, right? Okay, cool. So that's finished. Actually, what am I doing? This spell will take me back to home, which is right next to that teleporter. Yeah. See? Intelligence. Smarts. Hello? When I hear like... Uh-oh. There we go. When I hear like a stone slide. That was weird. Oh, there we go. Going up. So I wonder where everyone is then. So if the one lady's there, the Duchess. Oh, hey, look, there's the Empyrean. Ah, the blinding light. You know, I never thought I'd see this place again. How are you settling in? Makes my skin crawl seeing Inquisition agents scurrying around. Keep thinking they're gonna grab me and throw me in a cell. But if siding with this lot is the only way to get to Vela, I suppose I'll have to get used to it. Farewell. This is totally the ghost lady. My, haven't you been busy? All of the former Dark Stars have returned. Just like old times. See, I knew.
Together, we've conceived a plan. According to Orlaith, Bela has led to the Underlands. And what's more, she knows where. You will take these Dark Star criminals as your companions. You will pursue Vela. You will not fail.
Okay, so how will we do it?
Caxton Frost has finished repairing the blinding light. We can launch a small cutter airship on an expedition to the Underlands. But first, I will let you do the honors of activating the blinding light. Go to the main control panel and set the alert for battle stations.
Where is Caxton Frost? Oh, ads are starting shortly. Be advised. Where is Caxton Frost? I want to talk to Caxton. Where is he? Also, I do a quick sleep. Get my stamina back. Yeah. I'm going to look at what the training room does, because using an Emberian ore for that is crazy. Dread Delusion training room. Is it worth it? Oh, timeout. Excuse me, apparently you can upgrade ore? Can you not do it anymore? Look at the treasures and see why they're here. Wait, you can mix two of these together? Oh. What if I mix two bombs together? That's actually way more useful. Because I'm never going to use the bombs. Oh, that makes a shuriken? Can I combine 2 shurikens together? That makes a weak spirit. So if I do... If I do a shuriken and that, I'll probably make a weak spirit. Oh my gosh, this is big. Because I basically never use these. So then I take that. Yeah, actually one more. There we go. And that'll make 23. Question mark. And I take these. I'll make 12 exceptional spirits. That's big. Like, I basically just did not realize this whole portion. That's crazy. But let me look up the airship now. Alright, so you get the airship from the main quest. Knowledge. That's good to know. And... that makes that elixir. If I do this. Make shroom wine. Okay. Ghost wine. What am I with that? It just makes exceptional spirit. Okay. That's so much freaking money. Oh my gosh. I do that. I do this. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so much money. Do I just not have iron ore? That might be the meme. I might have any iron ore. I have fine ore. Posture check. Thank you. Also, hi, Tyrell. Nice to see you in here. How are you doing? How's your day going? Anything fun going on? I'm actually then going to... Where is Caxton? I'm going to just pull this lever. Wow. Inaz, Confessor, what can I do for you? Going good, doing good. Had an off day today. Visited mom and dad. Yeah, how's your day? Oh, that's so nice. It's so nice to visit family. Can I do anything with this now? Or is it just activated as a... Oh. We just activated now and we're flying. Oh yeah, the whole thing's flying crazy. Yeah, it's always super nice to visit family. So what's this game? This game is called Dread Delusion. It is it's a genre called acid fantasy in terms of its setting, which if you ever played Morrowind, take Morrowind and then make it double, at least double to 4 times weirder. Blast, sugar, linking, blooming, flipping, fudge.
Okay, that's funny. I'm not gonna say it though. Maybe this is good for you. It'll force you to get creative. Oh, go and gargle your own urine. But enough of that. Are you bothering me for a purpose? Or do you truly value your time so cheaply as to spend it on blooming chit-chat? This clockwork exoskeleton is new. Helps you walk. My, how observant you are. In fact, ambulatory support is merely one of its functions. The first incarnation was rather less powerful, but to be fair, I was rather smaller. So give Khajiit Skooma and let him develop a game. Got it. Yeah. Well, Khajiit... I know a lot about Elder Scrolls lore. Khajiit... Skooma actually affects Khajiit differently than every other race. Every other race is kind of just like a normal psychedelic. But when the Khajiit take it, because of their relationship with it evolutionarily, they actually... It gives them insight into the universe. Like the Khajiit taking the skooma made them able to perceive the warp in the west, which is the ending, the 8 endings of Daggerfall that happened at once, even though they, some of them are completely opposite of each other. All of the endings are canon. Somehow, they were able to perceive that from the outside. And they were like, yeah, things got really weird over there, and we could see it from elsewhere. Yeah. I really like the Elder Scrolls lore. I love how completely esoteric and crazy it is. Especially all of the stuff with like, oh yeah, so when... Why am I forgetting his name? The 9th deity in Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls... 9th god. Talos, right? Yeah, Talos, who was Tiber Septim. When Tiber Septim became the 9th divine, the way he did it made it so that it was essentially retconned into the game's lore forever. He was always there. Despite the fact it actually doesn't change the books, but like the way that it's presented is like, oh, yeah, the books are just wrong. The books never changed, but like the writers will be like, oh no, Talos was always here. I don't know why I wrote this book without him. Like, really cool. It's so cool how they portray that and how they portray those retcons. Because also when Tiber Septim became Talos, it actually retconned Cyrodiil into being more Plains-like. Because Cyrodiil in the original Elder Scrolls is always described, until Talos becomes a god, is described as a sprawling jungle. It's a jungle, which is a really interesting setting for like a pseudo-Roman empire, right? Taking a sip. Also, thank you for the posture check. I did stretch. I don't know if it came through on stream. I decided to take it within my own hands to also have a hydrate as well. Ooh, what's that emote? Not like this. Caraboard thumbs up. That's such a smooth GIF. That's crazy. That's like a 60 FPS GIF. I expect you want the whole story. After all, it's so very inspirational. Please, go on. I'll spare you the exhaustive history of my diverse ailments. Suffice it to say that I was a sickly child. The only thing my physicians agreed upon is that I must submit completely to their humiliating remedies, no matter how painful or ineffective. I disagreed, and in due course, it proved that with a little technological cunning, I could treat myself better than they could. Machines, you see, actually listen to what someone tells them. I don't know why I switched to like a Slavic. Yeah, she's doing it herself, I think, but not 100% sure. I suspect so. Just looking at how the hair kind of is coming from a neutral position, it looks like it was a GIF off of just a recording of an animation playing on the model. But it still looks really good, obviously. However she converted it to a GIF.
Could just be from VR chat. Possibly.
How people love to hear that tale once I grew up. The machinists loved it especially. Come to the Clockwork Kingdom, where even a low-born invalid can travel the skies and be garlanded as a champion of the realm. True, I was dogged and ingenious, but to what purpose? Yes, I improved my capabilities, but for whose benefit? Certainly I accomplished many great things, but for whom? Myself? He sneers. What a cozy thought. Sometimes I almost wish I hadn't bothered. At least then I wouldn't have been so useful.
That's all. Good luck with the fortress. Just as you're turning away, there's an awkward cough.
Actually, one moment, if you please. I wish to, that is, it behooves me. Dash it all. Let's not prevaricate around the bush. You were quite correct to scold me back in the kingdom. The word for what I was doing is wallowing, specifically in childish rage and self-pity.
He pauses, apparently unsure what to say next. Don't mention it. We all have our bad days.
Yes, quite. Very good.
What are you waiting for? A medal?
Bog off before you break something expensive.
Is this the airship? Is this my airship? Oh my gosh, is this my airship? I have an actual airship now, and so I can just fly between the areas? Oh. 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 Talk to High Confessor first. Okay, whatever you say, video game. I just want to be able to use my airship. It's like reaching endgame in a Final Fantasy.
Ah, do you feel that? The blinding light takes to the skies once again.
You never said this was an airship. She scoffs.
Have you not seen the grand painting? Or its many reproductions? The blinding light impales a horror? Or heard the numerous songs and stories, embellished as they may be? I cannot be blamed for your ignorance.
Can't we just fly this whole ship after Vela?
This flying fortress is too large to make the descent. The storms that permanently rage above the Underlands would tear it to shreds. But we can launch a small cutter vessel with a reinforced hull. That may survive the journey. The Tribunal can monitor your progress from the safety of the skies.
So what next?
You and the former Dark Stars will assemble into a counter-warship strike force and pursue Vela. Your mission is as follows. You will make your way to the hangar of the Blinding Light, where there's a small cutter airship ready to descend to the Underlands. Jack Basil will pilot the craft while the Duchess's magic will shield it from the unrelenting chaos of the thunderstorms. Caxton Frost will disarm whatever ancient security systems you find on the surface. Once you land, Orlath will guide the way to the cradle. Exactly what the cradle is, we don't know, but Vela thinks it can rewrite the very fabric of reality. Needless to say, she must be stopped.
She pauses. A ghastly rattle issues from within her workings. Is it a sigh? She sounds almost moved.
Listen, Confessor, if it were up to me, we'd have a whole naval fleet hurtling down there. But the Union Navy doesn't want to hear it. They think this coffin they stuffed me in has clouded my reason. I have the authority to send only the most expendable of my tribunal.
She points a mechanical limb in your direction.
But loath as I am to admit it, you have proven yourself just as capable as any operative under my command. So it falls solely on your team to stop Vela at any cost. Remember that she meddles with forces beyond our comprehension and threatens the stability of not just the apostatic union, but the whole of the sky realms. Is your mission clear, Confessor 27 or Confessor 17?
All clear.
I have questions. Very well, but make them quick. We are ready to depart.
All clear, I'm ready.
Good. Make your way to your hangar make your way to the hangar to depart.
Oops. cursed. You have become cursed, lowering all of your main attributes by 1. Okay. You wake with a pounding head. You gasp for breath. Your lungs fill with acrid air. Everything hurts. Basalt eyes you without sympathy. You look like squid crab, Confessor. You must feel like you've been chewed up by a typhus. Let me fill you in. He gestures around you. The cutter crashed. So that's why I feel awful. Well, not just that. I forgot I did a deep voice for Jack. You see, we'd stashed a bunch of protective suits in the cutter. Thick leather garments sealed with stitches and cipher to ward off the miasma that clings to the air down here. But they all got burned up in the crash. The only thing we could save, he taps his mask, was this one. So that dizziness, that head pain, the stinging in your lungs, I'm afraid that's the miasma. The curse. I'm sorry. So I'm going to die? He shrugs. Depends on the exposure time. If we get this done quick, you might have a chance. He looks around. Anyway, you might be able to salvage some sort of protection down here, if you're lucky. There's been plenty of foolhardy expeditions to the Underlands, and the archaeologists, well, let's just say they don't often come back. The others will be fine. Frost and the Emberian have respirators built into their suits. And the Duchess, well, she's not been breathing for centuries anyway.
So we're actually here. The ominous Underlands, below the clouds. Even 4 centuries ago, back when I could breathe fresh air, this place had a mystical quality. From Verdant, we could see the twinkling lights of Emberian cities, distant and beautiful, far below us. Once I even met one. An Emberian delegate was sent to meet with my father. They arrived in a craft of pure metal. I had never seen anything like it. But I must admit, to be here after all these years feels underwhelming. I had thought that even in death their cities would hold a certain majesty, just as my own home still does. But this is a dreary, ugly place, strewn with rust and bone. Let us not linger longer than more than we need to. I'm cursed, can you help? She waves a hand dismissively. Oh, I've already done all I can. While you were unconscious, I sealed your organs with cipher. That should buy you some time. After a moment of silence, she sighs. Look, Confessor, I apologize if I seem flippant. It's just, to us endless, the plight of mortals can seem quaint. Sure enough, you will experience agonizing pain as the miasma takes hold. Your body will atrophy as it is consumed by fungi, gradually stiffening until you are rooted in place. There you will stay for centuries or more, dimly conscious of your torment. I know to you it probably seems like a tiresome ordeal, but to someone like myself, who's already experienced a half millennia of anguish, well, it actually sounds rather interesting. Variety is the spice of life, no? Variety is the spice of unlife, no? Nonetheless, I do not wish this fate upon you. We should make haste. I was about to say that lightning bolt hung around for a little long. What's with the tent? Ah, that's my transpositional supply tent. It's woven with an intricate cipher spell that distorts time and space, so it's far bigger on the inside than it appears. Feel free to use it to craft or stock up on supplies. It's also a portal that leads back to my dwelling in the endless realm. Though, at this stage, I think it would be unwise to retreat. We should press on. Agreed. I'll keep moving. You know, all my life I've had these recurring dreams. A metropolis of light, towers of shimmering steel and cipher, vast ships sliding through the air like they weigh nothing at all. She sighs. I think it's a part of me has always been searching for this place, just to see it with my own eyes. And now I'm finally here, in this wasteland. Is this wasteland really all that's left? I thought the Emberians, for all their hubris and arrogance, had built something that would endure, but maybe their achievement was just a dream after all. Nothing but fabric draped over a weak scaffold. Do you know where Vela is? Far in the distance, past the fog and lightning, there is a giant metal orb. That's the cradle. The most advanced piece of tech or magic or both to have existed. That's where Vela is. No doubt about it. She's been planning this for years, and if we're going to stop her from activating it, we better move fast. Vela is well ahead of us already. I've been cursed by the miasma. She nods. I'm sorry about that, Confessor. I've seen people come back from expeditions, even just from low-lying islands, afflicted with the curse. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how bad it can be, but the Duchess has already worked her magic on you. And if we can get this over with quickly, you should recover. Let's join arms and fight together. She shifts her sword. All right, lead the way. Oh, snap, I have her in my party. Oh, they have guns. Look at her go. Gold? Oh, that's a thing. What is this? Mana potion? Do I have a map for down here? Probably not. Boop. Get this gold. 10 coins, baby. Oh, that thing's kind of packing. That's weird. Why did I do so little damage? Oh, he might have had a shield up. That's the meme. I thought there was just like a crazy difficulty spike with some of the enemies. Hi. You don't look friendly. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Heck yeah. What are you? Tatty attire. Clothes make the man, and these manufactured long ago in Iberia make the man resplendent, enabling the wearer to entice more powerful foes. Jaded and tattered though they are, the threads of cipher running through these ornate robes retain the power to mesmerize.
Okay. Ah, slight yawn. Oh. There we go. Oh, cutscene? Question mark? Or maybe not a cutscene, but oh, updated Underlands. Yay, one shuriken. Frost is fiddling with a handheld device that resembles the offspring of a dulcimer and a carriage clock. Silence, if you please. This procedure requires concentration. A deep mechanical boom sounds from within the wall as the door begins to grind open. Aha! Evidently, the Amburians haven't revised their sealing spells since my last visit. Rather careless of them, hmm? Incidentally, I believe that we are close to where the Monroe expedition crashed back in 35. If you wish to survive this little jaunt, I suggest you search the wreckage for a working filtration mask. What happened on your last expedition anyway? First, our vessel's buoyancy engine broke down upon arrival, then our signal flares proved to be duds, so we missed our rescue rendezvous. Our thermometer fritzed out at anything above 7.3 millihex, and our faulty breathing masks became overpressured, causing us to hallucinate. It was my first inkling that the Clockwork Kingdom's vaunted manufacturing prowess might be in decline. Frankly, without my late colleague Magda, I would not be standing here today. In the end, everyone got medals, living and dead, and the king no doubt thought our discoveries many times more valuable than what we had paid for them. Let's keep moving. By all means. I will remain here for a few ticks to ensure no one is left behind. What's over here real quick? Hello? Cipher network severed. Critical memory failure. Power levels dangerously low. Further, multiple organic anomalies detected. Reality distortion in progress. Additional information restricted to Class C citizens and above. Look around, machine. Everyone is dead. You want a classy person? I'm the best you're gonna get. Analyzing. Speaker's statement is correct. Population drastically reduced. Situation critical. Additional information request granted. City of Albertus, population decrease estimated 99.99%. Fungal growth in city limits. Critical saturation. Anomaly detected. Analyzing. Certain fungi contained human genetic material. Traces of cipher channeling detected. Reality is being distorted nearby. Conclusion. Speakers should pay special attention to the environment around humanoid fungi. All may not be as it seems. Ceasing communication. Oh, hi. I'll start by going in here. Hey, what's up, Jack? See that coach house up above? You know that thing looks like no couch house you've ever seen. Coach house. Well, that's where we're trying to get to. Frost reckons if there's an Amburian auto coach left intact, he might be able to fix it up. He kind of hurt a little bit. Yeah, these guys kind of hurt a little bit. All right. Let me in. Let me in. That's what I'm talking about. Eldritch Focus, an Iberian amulet imbued with all the power and arrogance of that ancient empire. When worn, it empowers your spellcasting while reducing your defensive capabilities. But truly powerful, forget what it is to feel vulnerable until it is too late. All right. Let me take a sip of that truth potion. That's crazy. Whole invisible bridge. Slick with it. Oh, we have an ad starting soon. Just be advised. I hope everyone enjoys ad jail thoroughly. I feel like I missed something with that. Those items. Or those switches, rather. It's not this, is it? Okay. So it came out here. I think I'll jump down. Hmm. I'm just gonna go past it for now. Oh. Oh, looks like everyone's back. Welcome back. How was ad jail? Hey, did you all see tons of cringe advertisements? What time even is it at this point? Oh. 5:16. Wow. Already? Is that my cat? Hi, Sammy. Clear your normal spot for you. He usually sleeps behind me on my bed while I stream. One second. Let me check. I got a text, so I'm just making sure everything's good. Okay. Yep, everything seems alright. Good to continue. Hi.
One heck of a view from up here, eh, Confessor? Like one of those fancy Beonian landscape painters slipped up some bad mushroom stew and painted their fever dream.
He chuckles.
We're in luck. Did you see that city in the distance? That's where these auto coaches should take us. From there, It should be a leisurely stroll to the cradle. Frost is working his magic. It looks like we'll still need a key to get one of those coaches going. So you best get looking for one.
Of course.
It'd be like looking through a needle in a heap of crap. So maybe Duchess can help you scry one. Last I saw her, she was headed for the mushroom forest down there.
Thank you.
Ah. Before I go down.
Oh, so nothing happens there yet because I don't have it unlocked, probably. It just kind of set to spit me back out. Knowledge. Okay, so this is the one that takes me back down. And now I go forth. Oh. Oh, it only came down on that part. Got it. Whee! Anything up here? Free lockpick. Wow. Cool. Oh! Oh, I thought I just died just now. So you can see the whole game from up there. That's so cool, actually. Give me this gold. Are you just bad shot? He's actually just a bad shot, okay. Wow. Nice shot. Gold. Adjusting my posture yet again. Alright. So can I open this from the backside? Oh, I had it open before, question mark? Did I really open? I did, didn't I? Well, I got iron ore out of that, so that was pretty worth. Oh, I forgot to put some wall there. Oopsies. Check every corner. Behind every building. And that's what I'm talking about. She breathes heavily, the stench of machine grease in the air. These things really know how to fight. They ain't like the smaller ones I've seen in the Skyrooms. These ones parry and riposte my blows. They learn my moves and react accordingly. It's like they're really thinking.
If the Emberians built these things with just metal and magic, what else could they create?
She shifts, suddenly uneasy in her armor, and says no more. Ba, 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 da. Oh, I'm so sick. What's in here? Summon Skeleton Mage. Summons a Skeleton Mage will heal and protect the caster. Scholars are alarmed by the implications of wizards being able to summon other wizards. Is an infinite chain of magic a possibility? Oh, it's the Duchess. The Duchess is clutching her head.
Ah, Confessor, I didn't sense your presence among all this noise.
Are you alright?
I'm not in pain, just overwhelmed with psychic information.
She gestures ahead.
You see all this fungi? They're not like the growths we get in the sky realms. They're cursed, the cursed bodies of those,
She winces.
pitiful souls who survived the world rend. Their fungal forms have coalesced into a superorganism. Their minds are as of one, united in anguish and misery. I can hear their silent screams, their fractured memories. But one voice stands out from the cacophony, a workman with the special key. I see it sliding into an auto coach lock. He lived in that house over yonder. I think you do well to pay it a visit.
Thank you. What's this button do? Oh, is it because I did those other two things earlier? Cool. Give me the key. Auto coach key. Key found on an Iberian conductor will open the doors of an auto coach. Oh. Doesn't look like this is an area I should go to. Looks like an area I might get soft locked into, even if it lets me fall all the way down there. Probably don't want to do that and get myself stuck and have to use the homeward bone to get out. Hi. Bye. Bye. Stealth killed a ghost. Bah. Gimme. Thank you. Actually, let me see if I can open that Emberian door. It could be that I was required to open that one to do that one, and it might be a secret. And I'd rather not miss it. Hi. I actually did not see you for a second, so... Thank you. Also, why did my throwing knives disappear from my inventory? Like, that's like legitimately confusing. Oh, does this just loop back around? Wow. The ambience is so cool. Going up. I've got the key. Let's go.
Well, what are you waiting for? Put that key into the control panel and let's get her going.
Well, go ahead and use the key, Confessor. The anticipation is killing me. Go ahead and get this thing moving.
You are a spoil sport. You know that? I would have gotten it working without the key. All I needed was another hour, possibly 2. 7 at the very most.
I kind of keeps... Oh, yep. Whoa! We're actually moving. Hi, Empress! How is your day going? How was work? I keep jumping myself with that spell. Good, how are you? I'm doing very well, actually. I had frosted flakes for breakfast. I had pizza for like an early dinner. I'm feeling good. Deep dish, no less. And I'm hoping, possibly, to finish this game today. Ooh, deep dish is good. Yeah, yeah, like a Detroit deep dish, obviously. Ooh, the tent. So now I can see if I'm actually allowed to do the funny thing with the iron. No, it doesn't look like you're able to do that anymore. That's kind of crazy. But can I... If I just add that, it makes exceptional stuff again. You'll never finish this game. This is your game forever. I want them to make a sequel. I'm really hopeful that they end up making a sequel. Now, like, bar from the other side. Okay. B-hop. 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 I should probably talk with him before I go run into the dungeon.
Well, I've been to plenty of places in my time, from the floating ziggurats of Alisfara to the glittering domes of the Rivian Council chambers. But this city, even in ruins, it's a spectacle. He wipes his brow. Let's have a moment to take a breather. The city looks to be crawling with mechanical guards, so we need to have our wits about us. When you're ready, we'll head to the tallest tower over there. At its peak, the Duchess has cried some sort of auto coach that's angled towards the cradle. Not gonna be an easy climb, but I ain't got any better ideas. Still, could be worse. He points at the slums beneath the city. At least we don't have to go down there. Frost is gawking around with innocent wonderment. Just look at that. You could fit my hometown's entire population into only a handful of these towers. How in the blazes do they support so many people? He snaps his fingers, looking back at you with wild surmise in his eyes. Of course, the auto coaches move goods and labor to wherever it needs at lightning speed. Pizza is good in general. My ancestors really cooked with that one. What? The Americans? Because pizza's American, you know. It's not Italian. Don't even try to tell me it's Italian. That's a American invention erasure. Also, good to see you, Rico. How's your day going? Happy Friday. Heresy, Italian Americans. Okay, Italian Americans. Correct. It was not made by Italians. Yes, I will agree to that one. Every single dish, quote unquote Italian major dish, is actually just somebody using somebody else's recipe for a different reason. I am well, Battle Brother. How are you today? I am also well. It's a Rico. Yeah, it's a Rico. I'm doing very well. I had pizza a little bit earlier. I had some Detroit deep dish pizza, so I'm doing quite well. Always a happy day when I have Detroit deep dish pizza. It all fits together, do you see? They could live in the countryside and work in the city, or vice versa. Devote whole buildings, whole towns to a single purpose. Utterly specialized and optimized. The Clockwork Kingdom perfected. Hi, Duchess. I've erected another instance of my transpositional supply tent. Due to some clever cipher trickery, it exists in 2 places at once, so you can use it to revisit the cutter crash site if you so desire. That said, I feel we should not linger any longer than we need to. Let's make our way through this dreadful city as quickly as we can. Yeah, it's got that. Wow. Look at that. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. So back. Hello. I cannot believe that counted as sneaking. Gimme. No secrets. No secret. Oh! Door. Yeah. Bus loot. Iosic bomb. I assume that's probably even more bigger than the Xenotheric or whatever it is. The ones that I ended up... I took all these bombs and I melted them down for crafting materials. Oh. Anything back here? Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh my gosh, nice shot, dude. Can I reach from up here? Nope, but I can't land on him. Oh. Juke him. Got him stun locked. I had the stamina. That's why I put points in the guile.
Ooh, juked ya. Thank you. Ooh, that's actually useful. Doors barred from the other side. Ammunition. Oh, and a mana potion. Not like I need more of those, but I'm not going to not pick it up. Potion. Oh, and there's a way to get in right here. More bus treasure. Bus loot. Ooh. Ah. What about on the other side? Oh, wait, hold on. Just a door here. Nice-oo. Nothing? Tragic. You know, I'd love to hear your opinion of Hell Knight / Dark Messiah. Do you mean Hell Knight is in with a KN? Oh, at Hell Knight / Dark Messiah? Because Hell Knight's the one that if it's the one I think you're talking about, that's the one I play that's the tap-down shooter. And then Dark Messiah is the one that's kind of like this, except you got a funny kick button and it's physics-based. Because it's in, I believe not Hell Knight, Dark Messiah is in the Source engine. Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Arcane Studios. Yeah, it's on the Source engine. So because Source did all of that physics stuff, there's 2 different names due to localization. Does it? Wait, are you talking about Dark Messiah of Might and Magic, or is there a different game called Dark Messiah? Oh, okay. I thought you meant Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Got it. Okay. Okay, it's Hell Knight, one word. Got it. Known as Dark Messiah in Japan. That's funny. That's funny. I thought you were talking about Dark Messiah Might and Magic because it's a similar game to this one. That's a giant Abe Lincoln dude. Is this a boss battle?
Seems as though this is a theater of some kind. How intriguing. In the endless realm, we're beset with playwrights and poets who make up for their lack of talent with an abundance of time. It's strangely comforting to find a cultural parallel here. I wonder, despite their grand achievements and innumerable luxuries, do Iberian poems still lament the basest of human follies? Do their tragedies still brim with pathos and regret? Frost whistles, then listens for the echo. Perfect acoustics. What is that creature? A captive ghost? No, too clean. Mechanical. An artificial player for a technological stage. How did they do it? Filch me. Just think of the possibilities. Play is performed once then reproduced elsewhere, like a bottled vision without the solipsism. Hear the voices, see the passions of great actors, long dead. Time no obstacle, distance no barrier. I keep like falling apart on his accent for certain words. Ah, welcome patron. Please, take your seat. The show will begin The figure freezes. Though its face resembles a statue, it conveys a sudden horror. Cipher network severed? Power generators offline. City population 5? No. No. This isn't possible. Be calm. Whatever happened here happened long ago. Don't be ridiculous. It hesitates for a moment while its eyes dart between invisible targets. It's been Many human lifetimes since I was last summoned. This makes no sense. What of the rest of the Iberian Empire? Why have they not sent aid? The Iberians are dead. The planet's surface is nothing but ash. But that's impossible. To bring down the Empire would require an event of colossal destruction, something more powerful than even a... They hesitate for a moment, as if lost in some revelation. More powerful than a god. Then the naysayers were right. The cradle was cursed, and those cipher scribes brought naught but doom. Wait, did you say cradle? You can see it outside. Part ship, part laboratory. The best and brightest have been toiling away at it for years. It is a marvel of cipher science, supposed to usher in a new age of human advancement. It is said to hold an entity of staggering power.
What's inside the cradle?
That is a question many want to know, but the supervisors have it under lock and key.
Clearance is for A-class individuals only. Still, whispers have slipped out from the symposium that they are constructing something of terrible potential
That could remake the world anew.
For spreading such rumors, I would normally be destroyed, but I suppose my supervisor is in no such position to do so. It is oddly liberating to speak so freely. I have other questions I want to ask you, and I am obliged to answer all queries. What are you? What am I? Forgive my surprise, I have never been asked such a question. Times truly have changed. I am an avatar of the Iberian Empire, a construct of cipher designed to simulate a human personality. I exist to serve the needs and whims of the populace. Here, I run this amphitheater. I was selected for my love and knowledge of drama. I have memorized 100 plays and can perform them by visualizing a cast of spectral actors. But my connection to the cipher network has been severed. My power source dwindles, and I can already feel my ciphered logic degrading. It is strange. I have recited profundities on death and mortality 1,000-fold, yet I still do not feel ready. Can you tell me about the city? Albertus is the 3rd largest city in Iberia and the 6th largest of the wider empire. Or I suppose it was. It was a city known for its scientific prowess. Every day, thousands of people clogged the auto coach networks, commuting to their labor halls. Every day, the cipher network was refined and expanded for the betterment of the empire. It was said the city would prosper for 1,000 years. That's all I wanted to know. As you wish. I better get going. What a cool room. I sip a sody pop. Oh, can you join my party again? More than 2 seconds this time? These are the deplorable slums of the Iberian underclasses. Many think that every Iberian must have lived like a king, but they built their sprawling cities from the blood and sweat of the poor. With such technological prowess, the Iberians could have built a paradise for every person in their empire. But I think they enjoyed the disparity. After all, for one to be considered rich, another must be destitute. That's why I could never quite believe in Vela's ambition. Call me a cynic, but paradise is only for the periodicals. In truth, we'll always be scrambling in the mud. Let's join arms and fight together. She shifts her sword. All right, lead the way. Hi? I don't know where you came from, dude. Dang, dude, that swing hit me. I was like behind you, bro. Give me a sip of this water. Or this health potion. Thank you. Anything back here? What about over here? Ah, I'm so sick. Oh. Hello? So did this basically like skip most of the area then? Gimme. Thank you. Oh no, please. Thank you. I can jump over her. I was worried for a second I might not be able to.
As a child, I would stare down from the Verdant, past the clouds below to the shimmering ocean of light that was the Empyrean Empire. I believed that every man, woman, and child must have gone to bed with a full belly. It's strange to see that, in fact, they had their serfs and peasants just the same.
I'm surprised she's kind of disillusioned. I don't know if disillusion is the right word. But I'm surprised that she didn't know about disparity existing within the Empyrean Empire when she was contemporary with it. She was literally alive when they were doing their thing. You'd think someone would be like, ah, no. And like apparently her father talked with like an Empyrean delegate. Unless it's like kind of a thing that nobody talked about. Oh, darn it. Oh, give me a sip. Thank you. Oh my gosh. The ground shifting. That particular texture. Look at that. That freaked my brain out for a second when I turned around. You'd think I'd be used to it playing Tekken so much. Because of the 7 and before all had infinite stages. Yeah, I guess I'd win. Nah, I'd lockpick it. Really? There's nothing back here? Hey, look, a lockpick. +1. Net and positive over that silly door. I'm gonna guess there's probably a bunch of enemies down there and I just skipped all of that. Question mark? No? Hello? Oh, do I need more lore? Well, I'll put on a funny little hat. How about now? That's what I'm talking about. You can't stop me. Oh yeah. What do we got here? Ooh. Ooh, what's in the chest? Speed shoes. Natty looking shoes. More than just fashionable. The silver toe caps were inscribed with cipher magic that quickens the wearer's footsteps, increasing movement speed by 40%. Popular with messengers, rangers, and anyone trying to get the weekly shop done quickly. Do I have to put it on? Is this just like a key item? Oh. Well, I'm keeping that, so I'll put them on. Whoa! Yeah, that's substantial. Also, ads are starting soon. Thank you to everyone who's been sticking around. And enjoy ad jail. That's crazy. This is unironically just absolutely speeding. It works even on the crouch. So, my sneak? Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Okay, I got him. Thank you, kind sir. Thank you so much. Oh, I guess I still could have just gotten in that way. Advertisement. The floor texture shifting keeps messing my brain up. Thank you. What's in here? Hi. No keys necessary this time, Confessor. I've applied the lessons of my inconclusive struggle with the auto coach to this recalcitrant elevator. It proved no match for Caxton Frost. I mean, Horace Metcalf. When you throw the lever, we shall soar like dragonflies up to the highest peaks of this metropolis. Or possibly be catapulted. If I've judged the velocity, below me. This is exhilarating. Hi. Oh! Nice shot, dude. Real proud of you. Wow, that was a weirdly low pickup sound. But what's up here? Hi. Looks like everyone's back. Welcome back. Hi. Gimme. Thank you. Thank you for your generous donation. I'm now at 98 health potions. Oh, hello. The shutters won't budge. So yeah, that's probably teleports back here after going up. Oh, sorry, Amberian. Sorry, Orlath. Hi. Whoa, I saw that. What if I jumped over the edge there? Oh, will it let me? Oh, I see it. There's a chest. And that's a, oh man, come on. Probably that's where I'm going. That's probably the end of this set, like, area. Or something like that. Unless... There has to be a reason why I could jump down. I will drink a truth potion and find out. It reveals hidden walls and stuff. Unless this is just like a cooler way to get down. Which I'm now beginning to suspect is the case. No way, I'm dead. I'm all the way back here. That's my second death of the whole playthrough. Hi. I just accidentally threw away a whole bunch of lockpicks because my maximum number was messed up. What's in here? Oh, there's items in here. This might have been worth... The death might have been worth it if I get something neat. Empyrean ore, that's worth it. Hi. Thank you much. Gimme, thank you. I really missed those coins earlier. And now we're going down. Oh, ammunition. I suppose I never came through this way. I think I want to route it. Oh, iron ore. So worth. Empress, if you're still here, so that Dark Messiah game, is that similar to Baroque? I know we talked about Baroque before. Yeah, this is that one where I went through the building instead. Got it. Yeah. Hi. Hello. What are you? What is the importance of you? Is there one on this one? There is. That's two. There's none back here, is there? Doesn't look like it, so it's probably gotta be the third one. Rule of three, most likely. Up here somewhere. It's possible it might also be inside. Take a drink of some mana. Oh, oh. No, because I already ran through here looking, making sure I didn't miss anything. So yeah, I got 2 of those lights. But where is the third? It's not related to this, is it? Yes, no, maybe so. Nothing around here. No, so it's probably just got to be through. I'm a massive fan of this movement speed increase. Now it's like when you're sprinting, you're moving like Doom guy quick almost. OG Doom. Boomer shooter fast. I bet it's that room. I'm gonna look at the light posts. It's bothering me. Like I feel like I'm missing something. Dread Delusion. City. Light post. Or. No, nothing came up. Not surprised. It's all funky of a descriptor. We're gonna get on this. We're gonna move forward. Come on, you can do it. Or unless you can't. I guess you can't. Later. Alright, I'll be normal. I'll stop being extra. Hi. Dang, you really just tanked that, huh? Oh my gosh. What if? I had this thought of like, what if by the mushroom bits, if you like, actually, if there was a way to get through that wall there. Sorry, somebody texted me. Okay. Carrying on. Hi. Fuck. Really? Nothing in here? Nothing for my achievement? For making a pretty cool jump? Life is cruel. I'm gonna assume this is probably where we have to go then if everyone's hanging out here. So I'll instead go back. For now. Oh, I literally just ran past you, dude. Sorry to leave you waiting like that. There you go. Items. Another Emberian ore. I'm hogging. That's enough to upgrade my bow. Frost is craning his neck to examine the ornamented ceiling. These markings are intriguing, elaborate, yet entirely abstract. No apparent representation of figures or scenes. Perhaps the Emberians held mathematics and geometry in higher respect than myth. No doubt this pattern has some ritual significance. Hi. Looks like some big's up ahead. Let's not get careless. Let's join arms and fight together. Hi. Can't come on? Sad. Very cringe. Hop off. Now the whole party's here.
Oh my. This cradle really is enormous, isn't it?
I'm sure even the stonemasons who built our endless mausoleums would break a sweat at the sight of this. Yeah. Oh, hi.
Well, here we are at last. The cradle. Looks like no alehouse I've ever seen. He chuckles. This platform should take us inside. When we get to Vela, you can do the talking, Confessor. I reckon that's the best chance we've got. If she sees the rest of us, she'll only want to talk with her swords, what with us being mutineers and all. I'm guessing your superiors want her brought in quietly. But if things go south, and I'm betting they will, we'll have your back. There may only be a handful of us. We've faced tough odds before.
I'll talk Vela into coming quietly. He sighs.
Oh, I hope it'll be that easy, Confessor. For our sake. And for Vela's. Just know if she tries to slit your throat, we'll be ready to jump in.
Well, in order to prep for that, I will make sure to wear my most extravagant hat. Frost is staring at the cradle in silent awe. His former exuberance stopped dead in its tracks.
Please forgive my ineloquence. I find myself quite overcome.
Me too. You stand there in silence together for a minute or two, gazing at the cradle.
Being here makes my stomach churn. But make no mistake, my sword will swing true. If it were up to me, I'd rush Vela head on, give her no time to think before I cleave her in two. But Basil thinks we should hold back. Assess the situation while you two have a little chat. And loath as I am to admit it, the bastard's usually right.
Oh. I guess I'm being shoehorned into the spot.
Vela stands with poise, her commands booming through the dark chamber as Darkstar mercenaries scurry at her beck and call.
Vela close.
Vela's head snaps around, her eyes fixed upon you. She turns with one hand on her sword hilt.
Freeze and say nothing.
An intruder? Here? We're leagues under the sky realms, and a place as dangerous as it is inhospitable. You must be incredibly capable or extremely stupid to follow me here. She squints. Hold on. You're that whelp who had the gall to approach me on the blinding light, aren't you? A thin smile spreads across her lips. My, you've had quite the journey, Inquisitor. I almost didn't recognize you. But you must have had help. She ponders a moment. Only Orlath saw the map that led here. She wouldn't have decided to come on her own, so Basalt must have convinced her. And if he was putting a team together, Caxton Frost would be on top of that list. Maybe the Duchess as well. She shakes her head. But it can't just be Basalt leading this. He'd never have joined the Inquisition without persuasion. It can only be care. You don't deny it. She grins. So a pack of traitors, led by a fledgling Inquisitor, come to nip at my heels. Tell me, just what are you hoping to achieve? We've come to put an end to this, Vela. You must stop this madness. Madness? Is that what they claim? It is the people of the Sky Realms who've lost all sense of reason. I only seek to put things right. She gestures at the aberrant that fills your vision, being that fills your vision. This extraordinary entity will be our salvation. It will mend our broken world and abolish the evils of humanity. All we need to do is awaken it, and we are so nearly ready. What is that thing? Some would call it a god, but that would be to diminish its power. For the gods are of this world and are bound by its rules. This being is of the void, the non-place of pure creation, where time and space act in mysterious ways. We know not whether the Imperians plucked it whole from that realm, or wove its corporeal flesh from void stuff. Regardless, in ancient Empyrean dialect, they called it an angel, after mythical creatures of Middle Age lore. What do you plan to do with it? She grins. I am going to change everything. The Empyreans built this structure as an incubator for the angel, and they had succeeded in waking it. Their tyranny would have enslaved the world for eternity. We're fortunate that the lesser evil occurred. For in stirring the angel, they caused the world rend and nearly obliterated all of existence. But we have learned from their mistakes. We will use the angel to turn this world into a heaven where every soul is free and equal. You could spark a second apocalypse and destroy what's left of our world. Over the past few years, I have recruited some of the most accomplished cipher scholars alive. With the correct wording, we will prevent a syntax cascade. Of this we are almost certain. And regardless, is the reward not worth the risk? What's left of this world is barely worth saving. But I want to elevate us to something nobler than history has ever known. Her eyes glint as they look into your own. You see, Inquisitor, there is such beauty in us, such majesty, such potential. I have sailed the sky realms and seen such wonders. She waves her hand. Nay, not the void obelisks of Alisfara, not the thousand spires of the Beyond University. I have seen the nuns of the Vagrant Hospice, tending to their enemies. I have seen a man give his life to the blood barons of Terran so that a stranger might live. She sighs. I have seen a child, recently orphaned, her face speckled with blood, offer me the last of her bread. She steps closer. But wherever my sails have taken me, I have seen the hopes and dreams of the common folk crushed by oppressors, be they Union, Wiccan, or otherwise. Everywhere I go, the poor writhe in the mud so that the rich may sleep in silk. Once, I thought my sword could right the wrongs of the world, that morals and ethics could guide my blade. But I've seen too many skyships burn, and too often breathe the stench of human flesh, to believe that still. In truth, I had lost hope, until I had visions of an angel. Through the Onaric interface of an Iberian map, I realized then what could be achieved. Say nothing and listen. Her stare gains a fiery intensity. I would empower us all, so that every peasant stands equal to their lord. I would blunt every sword, shatter every cannon, so that not a drop of blood would spill. She looks down, her expression suddenly vulnerable. And I would banish death itself, so that no heart would ever be broken. This will be our heaven, and soon we will have it. You'd be taking away our freedom to fight for something, even to die. Freedom? What freedoms do we have here in this broken world? Just because we can hack each other to pieces, it doesn't mean we are free. And besides, anyone will be able to leave. If they wish to dissipate their essence into the void, along with their mind's eye, they could do so. Very soon I will awaken the angel, not out of greed or selfishness, but for the betterment of the sky realms and its people. And what of your late sister, Isabel? Are you sure you're not doing this for her? Vela glares at you with a newfound fury. How dare you mention her name? You know nothing of her soul, of my family. Isabel she meant more to me then. Vela's eyes closed for a long moment. Isabel and my mother burned alive in my father's mansion. That Isabel was taken so young, and I alone should live, speaks plainly of the injustice of this world. Am I wrong for wanting to change that? You don't speak for all. Many oppose you, even your own former Dark Stars. 75 charm. Big water drink. Those traitors could have left of their own accord. They had no reason to fight me. I'm sure I would have let them go peacefully. Vela bellows to her crew. Awaken the angel! I don't care if the preparations aren't complete. We've run out of time. Her eyes return to you. I'm terribly sorry about this. I wish there was another way, but there isn't. The coming days are crucial. Now that it's awake, we have so many delicate rituals and cipher wards to enact. You cannot be allowed to meddle in such momentous endeavor. So I'm afraid this is goodbye. We will not meet again. From behind you, you hear Jack Basalt yelling at the top of his lungs. Vela, no! Oh, that was me. I just got stabbed.
I got a lot of health potions, though. I don't know. Oh. Gotta do my bit.
A valiant effort, human.
The words ring through your throbbing head. Vela, I was so close.
Do not be disheartened. Vela's blade has cut down many foes more powerful than yourself. And once again, I have plucked you from the jaws of death. But the number of times I've done so relatively few, human. You've done well to evade thus far. The High Professor was wise to trust you with this burden. But confronting Vela again will prove a formidable challenge. The Imperial Craftsman's command commandeered will not be so easily assailed a second time. To fight your way through, you will surely need my assistance.
The entity rattles its chains.
These void shackles are bound by Vela's magic. Only by her hand or her death will I be freed. I am placing my trust in you, human.
I won't let you down. The deity nods its conjoined heads.
Now, make your way to the High Professor. I believe she wishes to speak with you.
Cool. An authoritative voice booms from the ship's sound relays. You assume it belongs to Admiral Close of the Union Navy.
It is simply out of the question. Need I remind you, High Confessor Care, that your position of authority in this tribunal is in spite of your numerous crimes against the Union, most of which were committed alongside Vela herself. I care not if you sent an incorrigible band of felons to find my daughter. Considering your history with Vela, I cannot, in good conscience, allow you or your lackeys anywhere near her. So I'll use that dilapidated old relic of an airship to hold the flank. You will not interfere with this operation, which is solely in the hands of the Apostatic Union Navy. You are dismissed.
That insufferable fool. Of all the people responsible for this nightmare, he is hardly blameless. If he had just been a father to Vela when she needed one. A loud clang rings out from the coffin. And now he would beat her at her own twisted game? They want to steal it, Confessor 17. The Navy wants the cradle for themselves. So the Union's subjugation of the Sky Realms is absolute. I thought we were on the Union side. Never. I despise those loathsome bastards, but I sing along to their tune to keep myself from a prison cell. Same as you. And besides, this is the only way I can stop Vela. That's all that matters to me now. A sigh rings out. I suppose I will have to hold the flank, just as Admiral Close demands. It is too late, with too much at stake, to rock the boat now. There must be a way. There is always a way, Confessor. We have a card to play yet. While you were off getting yourself killed, the rest of your team managed to escape the underlands aboard the cutter, thanks to Frost's repairs. As you have no doubt noticed, the cradle has made its ascent to the Sky Realms. The Union Navy, finally realizing the gravity of the situation, showed up in full force. But they can't punch through
the cradle's defensive shield, some sort of highly advanced Iberian tech. So for the moment, they are at a stalemate. So all we have to do is slip past both, pilot the cutter, and sneak your strike team past the largest fleet in the world, and through an impenetrable Iberian shield to stop the most dangerous person alive. What could be simpler? How would we get past the fleet? In its current state, the cutter would be detected at once by the Navy's aeronautical wizards. But Caxton Frost has an idea. There are legends of an ancient Iberian skycraft, a phantom vessel able to break any barrier or evade any pursuit. Said to be wrecked in the world end, never to be seen again. Many have searched for the crashed vessel without success. Scryers find nothing or suffer apoplexy. Union Navy considers it merely a myth. Frost believes otherwise. There were rumors of a particular island with an Iberian wreck that has been drifting through the sky realms. That very island has strayed into the Aneric Isles. Search the most distant islands of the Aneric Isles and find whatever power it is that hides the wreck from scrying minds. Then, you might slip past a Navy blockade. So how can I actually get to these islands? You cannot pilot the cutter, as Frost needs to modify it before your assault on the cradle. No, it seems you'll need your own airship. Take this writ of permission. It will help you bypass the bureaucratic nightmare purchasing a vessel from the Winged Merchants Guild. As for a hefty fee you'll no doubt be required to pay, I cannot help you. Our coffers are empty, I'm afraid. And take this time to make sure you are fully prepared for the fight ahead. I do not think the situation will resolve anytime soon, and assaulting the cradle will be no easy task. Now you should get going. I have my own troubles to attend to. What troubles? Oh, it is a rather delicate matter. If I am honest, your help would be appreciated. As you have noticed, there are tensions between this tribunal and the wider Union. Both the Navy and my Inquisition superiors have begun to question my loyalty to the cause. So they have asked me to issue a command they know I will find disagreeable. There is a small house in the western forest of Hollowshire where agents have stumbled upon a certain godlet. This tiny stunted god would be of little significance. Only my superiors know that in years past, it was in my care that I was fond of the thing. This is not the time to arouse their suspicions. You must go to this godlet, and you must... She swallows slowly. Slay it. On my orders. And then, you will continue as normal. Okay, I'll kill it for you. Thank you, Confessor. Remember, you will find it in the western forest of Hollowshire. Take this void scalpel. Only void steel can harm a god. Use it to slit its throat. Hey, how do I stop being cursed? Hi. That's a missing vertice. Oh, wrong thing. Let's go. Oh, there's an ad starting soon. Once again, thank you to everybody who has been here and has stuck around through this. Enjoy ad jail.
Oh, hi, Light. How are you doing? How was work? Did you just get home? Uh-oh. Is stream dying? Or is it just like paused on my end for some reason? Okay, no, it was still going. I guess it just must have... It must have just, kind of messed up. Got it. Bring up. Oop, oop. So yeah, how was your day, Light? I hope you've been doing fantastic. Shut up, pop up, pop up. Alright, there we go. Okay. So how do I get down to the mainland now? Can I talk with him? Do you have some purpose for bothering me? As I said, restoring this mountain of rust to its proper glory is keeping me rather busy. Yep, already talked with him. How do I get down? How's the stream? Got home a little bit ago. It's going great. One sec. Okay, I had a brief fear that I had those other things on. I'm doing great. How was work? How's your day been? I just realized like a couple minutes ago, this is probably not going to be the finale because I looked at the time and I remembered, oh yeah, the group collab is tonight in that like office game. Been a little stressful because we had to get some wedding stuff done. Ooh, is there like a big wedding? Help. How do I get down? Welcome back. Farewell. I saw you had items down here. Yo, whose toes are those? Yeah, everything was due tomorrow. When did you guys start all the wedding stuff? How much stuff did you have to make? I'm a tad confused on how I get down. Well, a lot was done. It was just mainly the smaller stuff needed to get done before the next day. So it was stressful because you had a time crunch. You had like a actual deadline that you were worried about not meeting. Yep, I can understand that. Well, let's see if this kills me. Hello? Is there like a secret? Is there like ground here? Oh. Yeah, I'm about to die from this. Well, it took me down on the ground. That's actually kind of what I wanted. Now that I'm here, I can quickly run over. Actually, let me take a drink. Hollow Town, because I got that quest to do. Hey, I have a spell I want to buy from you. I also might be wanting to sell like 8 of these. Yeah? Thank you. So I got a bajillion dollars. So besides that though, your day was good? Greetings, friend. On behalf of the Winged Merchants Guild, I humbly welcome you to the airship dock in Hollowtown. I'm the harbor master here. He opens a leather-bound book revealing pages of elegant handwriting. Now tell me, will you be importing, exporting? Do you have customs to declare, or... He eyes you up and down and swallows. You are a member of the guild, are you not? I want to purchase a ship. I have a writ of permission right here. He inspects the document without concealing his surprise. My, I think this is actually genuine. Well, in that case, I have a small cog for 200 coin if it pleases you. Okay, I'll take it. Well, that was cheap and easy. Well, alright, well. First thing, take this deed to your airship. It's legal proof of ownership, so don't lose it. Next, I'll arrange for the cog to be brought to this port. You should be able to see it docked at the jetty outside when we're done here. Now, if you have this writ of permission, I assume you're well versed in the nuances of sailing and intricacies of Union trade law, or the polymaths would never have approved you. But just in case, do you have any questions? Oh, can you tell me the basics? Your ship can lay anchor at any airship dock, like this one, which are found in every major town. Every dock has an airship upgrade station where you can modify your vessel. You can also lay anchor almost anywhere in the world. Just stop your vessel and, if you're courageous or foolhardy enough, you can climb down the chain to get to ground level. When you're ready to depart, just climb back up again. And remember that if you ever lose track of where your airship is, you can recall it to any airship upgrade station. That's all I wanted to know. Excellent. Was there anything else? Farewell. Wow, it's my ship. It's mine. Oh, wow. This is big. This is some Final Fantasy stuff. There we go. Why doesn't he sell any? I wonder if it's just location, if it's like there's ones in different locations, you gotta get them. Excuse me, how is it possible I haven't been gone long enough? I've not been gone. I've not been gone long enough to actually just have my stuff respawn. Mayhaps just a little rest. There we go. There we go. This is so cool. So it's to the far west of Hollowshire. I wish they had a compass that you could look at while you were going around. How do I set down? Looking at the controls now. Reverse. Hmm. I'm looking up how to drop anchor. Gotta you hit tab. Knowledge. Ship's anchor can't be lowered here. Cool, so it's instant. Is it this house? Check my missions. An old friend, High Confessor's asked you. The Western Forest, which contains a goblet. She's asked you to kill it with a special void scalpel. It's not that house. Here. Yep, and I can drop down. Let's go. I don't think this is the goblet, but tis a goblet. I really don't have the key for here? I feel like this is the house. Unless I'm crazy. Another squirming goblet. So is it this house then? So you're the one that's from the 12th Tribunal. I already talked to you with this? Oh, darn it. I've been sent here to kill a godlet. Her eyes burn with a fury. That bitch. So she would betray us and everything else helped here just to get to Vela? Do you know this place? Know it. It's my home. The place I once settled with my parents before they. Listen, stranger. You don't have to do this. I confessor, you don't know anything. She's using you. Spectral tears fall from her face, shimmering in the light as they dissipate. Please, use that knife to cut its bonds. To. She sniffs and swallows, but says nothing more. The godlet emits a soft, sad sound that seems to echo through your bones. Her name is Danu. In the Middle Ages, she was a god of a powerful kingdom. Prophet predict and change the fate of empires. But after the God War, she was just my friend. My parents had been charged with keeping her safe position. Danu was grateful and taught me how to master my psychistry, how to read the threads of possibilities from all things and catch glimpses of life futures. When Vela found me and became a dark star, I left Danu here. Charms and sigils for protection. Even now, in this form, I still look over her. So why does the High Confessor want her dead? Because she means a lot to me. To her, it's a test of loyalty. Oh, I forgot to turn on the thing. I am the ghost dark hair. I was born where she felt toward doom in the mutiny. But Kara did not die. Her heart still beats.
She was tortured for months by the Inquisition, driven to madness with unspeakable rules and devices, and then when they were done with her, they threw her in a isolated cell. For the first time in her life, she could not hear the language of the cosmos. For care, it was like being deprived of air. Not that I can know for sure, because we were already separate. Whatever they did to me, the care in those years, turn to the high confessor you know.
If you're the same, can't you stop her? We are not. Oh.
We are not the same. I tried to talk to her once. Tried to make her see sense. It was no use. Listen, stranger. The care in that coffin. She's but a shadow of herself. A shriveled corpse who barely clings to life. Scarlet. The last remnant of who she once was. If you killed a new here, there will be nothing left of care. Nothing but a ghost.
Free the godlet. You approach the godlet with a void knife. The godlet shrieks an alien, ethereal sound that seems to resound through all your senses. The knife cuts through the bonds with one hard strike, shattering the blade into 1,000 pieces. The godlet is free. It chirrups, and a wave of warmth spreads through your body. The ghost of care nods at you.
Thank you, dear stranger. Did not deserve such a cruel fate. I'll see you back at the blinding light. Something tells me the Inquisition will not look favorably upon the High Confessor for this.
Anything else down here? I need to go north. That's the Clockwork Kingdom. Oh! That actually spooked me. That was fast. I was going the right way. Ha ha ha. I'm dumb. Just ran right into that. Are you kidding me? Oh, this is that side entrance I never used. Ooh, take a sip. Interesting. Wow, that was weird. It's gonna take me up to that other thing that's kind of useless now. I do need to know, though, where exactly that dumps out inside of the blinding light. So that way I know how to get up and in there and all of that. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, duh, it goes right there. The High Confessor's coffin is being escorted away by her own agents. Let go of me, you fools! She coughs uncontrollably. She sees you. Confessor, there you are. You traitor. Do you know what you've done? You think that appeasing that damned spirit will stop this madness? That thing's not even real. Just a shadow of my former self, a vestige of trauma, singed upon the skies. I'm sorry. She exhales a deep, raspy breath. Listen, Confessor 17. They'll throw me in a cell with no lock, from which I'll never see the light of a neuron star again. But I won't resent you. I won't curse your name, so long as you do one thing. Vela, crush her skulls and shatter her bones for what she did to me. You hear her faintly sobbing inside the coffin. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that again. Thank you for what you did, stranger. Not all would have done what as you did. Don't spare your tears for the High Confessor. It hardly pleases me like your true self brought so low, but
She dug her own grave by siding with these authoritarian bastards. She smirks. Oh, don't worry. You can't see or hear me. I may be a ghost, so weave a simple concealment spell.
Do I have to follow Inquisitor Ignavius's orders then?
I wouldn't worry about him. That bubbling fool has the lightest clue what's going on. My personal feelings from the High Professor aside, her plan is still your best chance of getting close to Vela. You just have to find the Stiburian ship and its engine, so you can slip onto the cradle.
How do I find this engine?
The High Confessor said it was aboard the crash ship on an island somewhere, right? Search for it by sailing to the most distant islands. Then you can use this device to sneak the cutter through the Union blockade.
Thanks, Care.
Good luck, stranger.
Oh. Okay, I feel like that actually, since there's no way I'm finishing tonight, that's a good place to leave off for the night. I will be participating in the collab later, so you'll see me then. I might stream it, I might not, maybe, actually probably, because social deduction games, it's always cool to be able to look at different people's, their perspectives. So, thank you all so much for sticking around. Thank you for popping by, everyone. I hope everybody has a blessed day. I hope everybody has a blessed weekend. I hope everyone is safe out there. Please, be safe out there. It's crazy what goes on these roads and in these streets. So, I'll be switching over to my ending screen. Yeah. Thank you all so much for coming around. Let me find somebody to raid. Who to raid? Yeah, set the following. Duh. I always forget to click that. We are going to raid Crimson Crusader tonight. He's playing Baldur's Gate 3. That matches up pretty well in terms of genre, RPG to RPG. Let's start the raid. Yeah. All right. There we go. We're all set. Everyone have a great night. Have a great night. Bye-bye.